Morning guys, welcome to another vloggy weekend. It's Friday morning. It's, what time is it? About 6:30. We're just having some coffees. And Trevor's having a big bowl of cereal. And then we're gonna get ready for the weekend. Hi guys, I just wanted to say like a proper face-to-face hello and welcome to another vloggy weekend. Trevor's gone to work and I've just tried to record a video, but it wasn't very light when I started it, and it's light now, and I wish I'd started it now. I might try and re-record it later, I don't know. I'm just looking at the time. I'm going over to my nan's today because we're gonna be looking after my niece, so I don't have time to record it now. I'll see what time I get back. It might be starting to get dark later, I don't know. The big problem I have with filming is I don't really have any proper lights. So this is like my filmy setup area because the big windows. These big windows, which are kind of steamed up, are where all the light comes from. And next to my filming area is Trevor's area, and this is Trevor's racing bike, which is now taking up residence in our front room. So this is the stand for it, and the problem that he's been having is that in the morning it's really icy, so for his racing bike the tyres are really thin and there's not much traction, you know, on the road, so it's a bit too slippy. So now the racing bike is on a stationary thing in the house so he can cycle inside. Actually, I don't mind it that much. I wouldn't want him to go out when it was icy. It's just, I guess, a weird thing to have in the front room. So I tried my hand at flower arranging, but I'm not really sure. It just looks a bit twiggy. I think you can probably see a bit too much of this rose part. I wanted to change up the flowers that were in this arrangement because, well, the ones that were in it were pretty much dead, and also my monthly favourites this month, I've just been loving rose, like everything about them, and these ones smell amazing too. So yeah, so I thought it would be fitting to have that kind of in the background of my monthly favourites when I was speaking all about like how much I love the taste of roses. I'm just tidying this one up. I'm not actually like taking it off to eat or anything. I'm not going to eat these roses. So this is the chocolate that I just showed in my video because I wanted to get the shot of how many hazelnuts it had in it, and I'm really tempted to eat some now, but if I do decide to reshoot the video, it just looks more impressive if you've got like the whole slab of chocolate to show, so I'm going to have to resist the temptation. So a quick change into my comfies, and the lighting has got better in here. Probably should have waited an extra 3/4 of an hour or so to start filming. I might get a chance to re-record that video, I'll see. I'm in all day on Sunday, so I might be able to do it then. Tonight we're going for happy hour cocktails, of course. So what I did last night when I made our tea was prep tea for tonight as well. So here are all of the ingredients that I need for tea tonight. This means we can go for cocktails, and when we get back from the bar, everything's ready to go. I just need to throw it into the pans. It's not ideal cutting your vegetables early because they start to lose nutrients when you cut them, but it just saves me a lot of time really. So here's the spring onions, there's some chorizo in there, mushrooms here. This is coriander. I haven't chopped it all up because I didn't want it to go mushy. I've just pulled the leaves off the stalk, so that's ready to go for later. And really, you know, when I come back from the bar, the last thing I want to do is be chopping vegetables. So it's not ideal to chop it all in advance. Sometimes they can dry out a little bit. I mean, I've got it all wrapped up, but you know, it's not the end of the world either. It's fine, and it's going to make it easier for me later on tonight. I'll be really glad that I did it. So I chopped those actually last night when I was making tea. So while I did get lots done this morning, I didn't actually get time to have breakfast. And there's this really nice place just by the train station I've been wanting to try for ages that does like bacon butties and always has a pork roast in the window, so I'm going to go and try that now. So this is the shop here. That's the big roast. I'm on the train now. This is my bath, but it's got lots of bacon on it. It looks really good. So it tastes really good. The bacon is really thick as well. You can like smell the bacon all the way down the street, so it's really hard to walk past without buying one, but oddly I've never actually had one before. I'll definitely be having another one. They're lovely. The rolls are really soft, it's kind of collapsed a little bit. It's good stuff though. So So it's lunchtime now and we're having a late lunch. What are we having for lunch, Lily? What are we having? Well, Nan and I are having salmon sandwiches. And what are you having? Lily is halfway through some pork casserole, aren't you? And we're having salmon and some rocket and tomatoes. I'm now having a pina colada after the pineapple upside down cake I really fancied one. And Trevor's got a Tom Collins. So we're home now. I've put my cozy house coat on. I did enjoy the cocktails and the pina colada was really nice. It was really creamy. But I think the espresso martini is nicest. And actually we were gonna have one, but the bar staff were taking a little bit of a long time. So we were both kind of hungry. We decided to just come home. So luckily, as you know, I prepped everything last night. So I'm just starting some tea now. And Trevor's pouring some drink tea. It's Saturday lunchtime. I've just finished work and come home to dinner, which Trevor has made for us. So it's leftover steak pie, which is steaming quite a lot, and craft dinner. I'm not sure I get the craft dinner obsession. Apparently it's a Canadian thing, but we just had a care parcel from Trevor's parents in Canada and it included a few boxes of craft dinner, which Trevor was very excited about. So we're going to be enjoying that with our pie. So in the care parcel from Canada was Trevor's craft dinner, and I got these 2 Canadian living magazines. Now, the parcel actually got a bit lost. It took like 2 months to get here, which is quite unusual. So these are around Christmassy time. Lots of cookies and things, but I'm actually going to make one of these cookies to put in my Foodie Pen Pals box, which is going out this weekend. I'm going to have a look at those now and see which recipe I want to make. So we've just come back from shopping and Trevor picked out a bottle of wine from Tanner's for tonight and got some giant pretzels for when we watch our movie. I kind of wanted to show you the wine shop, but it's pouring with rain out there, so I left the camera here. And it's so busy as well, it's really hard. Like, the streets are quite narrow in Shrewsbury, so it's hard to have like your umbrella out. And yeah, you didn't get to see it. I'll take you there sometime. Morning guys, it's Sunday morning. I've got a bit of a sore throat and last night I was just feeling really tired, so we had some spaghetti bolognese and I was probably in bed by about 8:45. I'm reading an interesting book. It's the Sam Walton autobiography, which is the guy who launched Walmart, so quite interested in that. So I had a bit of a read in bed, but I was asleep quite early as well, so just feeling a bit sleepy and full of a sore throat. I'm feeling a bit better today, but I think I'm going to get some like lozenges or something while I'm out. And Trevor has gone out cycling. We're not going to Mum's today, so we're having lunch here, and we've got like a spinach and ricotta lasagna thing, which is actually a recipe from Trevor's mum. We've had it before, it's really nice, so we're going to have that today. I'm just going to pop to the shops and get some ingredients for it. And I'm going to make the cookies as well to put in my Foodie Pen Pal box. I think I've decided which ones I'm making now. So that's the plan for today. So Trevor's back from his epic cycling adventure, and we've got some Subway. And we've been to Waitrose to do some shopping too. I'll show you the stuff that we got later, because we're doing like a spinach lasagna-y thing afterwards, so I'll show you us making that. Which one did you have?
Maguro. Weird.
That's the best one. We've just watched Wolf on Wall Street, which was really, really good. I'd recommend that you go and see it. I love Leonardo DiCaprio and I thought that one was really good. We're home now and Trevor is putting together our spinachy ricotta thing that we're having for tea. So Trevor's just assembling the tea now. So you've got, it's spinach and cottage cheese in there, right?
Yep.
And then you assemble it like a lasagna with layers.
Yes. And there's mozzarella and tomato sauce to go in it as well.
It's gonna be good. The spinach lasagna is ready and we're gonna watch a movie. Another movie, 2 movies in one day. That's so crazy. So I picked up these chocolate edamame from Waitrose. The brand is Itsu, and it's quite Japanese like looking packaging with the weird running men. and like Eat Beautiful kind of crazy thing on it. So they come in this cute little bag and it's 70 grams, but they actually taste really burnt, which is weird. And it's like a dried edamame bean inside the chocolate. The chocolate is quite thick, but I'm not really impressed. I don't know if the beans are like over toasted, they just taste really burnt. That's the only way I can describe it. So we're just settling in to watch our movie now, so I'm probably gonna say goodnight here, and I'm sure I'll see you next weekend. I've actually got a 3-day weekend next weekend, which is really nice. Good, isn't it? 3 whole days.